Namaste, it's Sahara Rose, and today I want to share with you a little bit about Candida. So, Candida is a yeast that we all have, but the reason it gets dangerous is because many of us, in fact, it's estimated that between 70 and 90% of the population has an overgrowth of Candida. So when this yeast leaves our digestive system and begins to overpopulate, it actually causes something called leaky gut syndrome. So it creates kind of little holes in your intestines and it enters the bloodstream. Now, when it enters the bloodstream, it begins causing infections in various places in your body. For example, a yeast infection is a symptom of Candida. If you're experiencing many infections throughout your body, sinus infections, you're getting sick frequently, or if cuts or ingrown hairs are becoming infected, athlete's foot, this is all severe cases of Candida. But what does Candida feel like just on a normal, everyday basis? Well, many of the symptoms that you may already be feeling from could actually be related to a Candida overgrowth. So digestive complaints, that is one of the number one things that so many of us really suffer from. So bloating, gas, constipation, diarrhea, all of these different digestive complaints could actually be key indicators that we have an overgrowth of the Candida fungus in our bodies. If you're experiencing headaches, you feel tired all the time, you're lethargic, you're waking up still feeling tired, this could be a sign of Candida. There are so many different symptoms of it. It's really related to your mind-body type, which is something that I focus on. I have a book coming out called Eat Right for Your Mind-Body Type. So with Candida, our symptoms are going to really vary according to what our natural physiology is like. So for example, let's say you're someone who has a lot of gas in their bodies, a lot of bloating, just a lot of dry skin, just dryness. It's considered a vata dosha. So your Candida may be more reflected in that, more in constipation, the dry side. If you're someone with a more pitta, more fire body type, your Candida may be reflected in hyperacidity, acid reflux, anything of that nature, ulcers. That could be your sign of Candida. And people with more kapha temperaments and physiologies, they may have sluggishness, weight gain, feeling tired or slow all the time, sluggish metabolism. These are all Candida symptoms of the kapha dosha. So what do we do about Candida? Candida is a very opportunistic fungus, and it seizes whatever sugar it can to grow. So this fungus really thrives off sugar. So you may think, oh, well, I don't eat candy or I don't eat that many desserts, but it's actually able to thrive off of any type of sugar. That includes breads, pastas, even rice. Too many fruits can attribute to a Candida overgrowth. So while cleansing your body for a Candida, it's very important to not have any types of sugar going into your system. This does not mean forever, it's just for a finite amount of time until you cleanse your body of the Candida overgrowth, and then you can refrain eating moderate amount of naturally sugar-filled food. So I don't suggest going back to having toast and sandwiches and pizza every day, but I do recommend keeping some fruits in your diet, but not making it primarily based off fruits. As well as if you eat fruits, make sure you eat them whole rather than juicing them, which extracts the fiber and makes your blood sugar levels rise, causing an insulin spike, which attributes to Candida overgrowth. So I just launched a 4-week program called Killing Your Candida, which goes really, really deep into this severe issue that so many of us suffer from. I myself found out that I had a Candida overgrowth. It was truly the last thing I ever expected because I don't eat any sodas that I was drinking every day. Those were causing my Candida. Vinegar, having a lot of vinegar in my food, even fermented foods. Candida also feeds off anything fermented. That includes cheese, vinegars. All of these things can feed Candida. Dairy also is a disaccharide, which is a type of sugar, a 2-molecule strain of sugar. So we have monosaccharide, which is fruit, 1 single cell, disaccharide, dairy, 2 cell, and polysaccharide, which is multiple cell, and that's bread, yeast, wheat products, things like that. So that's obviously going to be the hardest for your body to digest, but it's really important while cleansing for Candida to eliminate all 3 saccharides from your diet. So if you're interested in finding out more, I would love to share it with you. I put up a free webinar that is over an hour of me talking about this subject, giving you the 10 best foods for killing your Candida naturally. And in the program, every week, I'll be guiding you along the way, giving you specific recipes, meal plans, grocery shopping lists, meal prep suggestions. There's a private Facebook group, webinars every single week, questions and answers whenever you want. You're able to email me as being part of this program. So it's basically all of the things that I wish I had while battling Candida and didn't have, and at such an affordable price. So I extend this offer to my entire Eat Feel Fresh family, and I would love to have you join me, killing our Candida, healing our guts, gaining energy, and finally feeling balanced. Let me know if you have any questions. Namaste.
So sweet, yeah. I'm on spot, the sweet señorita. When you bounce to the bass and the tweeter, she look muy bonita. The way she